Welcome, Dana. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's have a conversation about general elections. So we know that there are different types of elections. We have our primary elections, our presidential preference elections. We can have local elections. Dana, can you tell us what is a general election?
The general election is coming out of the primary where partisan races have already determined who their nominees are. And then we're going to the general election, which then selects who the candidate for the race on the entirety is going to be.
Okay, excellent. So the general election is where the candidates actually get nominated into office. And when are those held?
In November.
November, fantastic. Okay, and what does turnout typically look like in a general election? Do we see, statewide, these are really the ones that people turn out to, right?
Absolutely. I can speak to Pinal County. Typically for general elections, whether they be midterms, we see voter turnout in the 50%. And then for presidential elections, probably in the high 80s.
Well, that's fantastic. So we want to see that number continue to rise. Who can vote in a general election?
All registered voters.
Oh, fantastic. So every eligible voter in the state of Arizona, whether they're an independent voter or a party affiliated, they can vote in the general election.
Yes.
Fantastic. So when we are in presidential election years, general election comes around, what do we see on the ballot when we are talking about voting for president?
So during presidential election years, 2024 is one of them, you will see the presidential nominees on that ballot.
Okay, fantastic. So there you have it, Arizona voters. We've talked about our different types of elections. General election here is where all eligible voters can participate. And this is where you are actually, your voices, your votes are electing candidates into office. So thank you so much.